Hey everyone! Today I am going to paint a cat and I decided to make a video of it so that if you feel like it you can paint along or just watch the process. It is a cat that is painted with Ecoline ink, but if you have if you have something else in your home like watercolors, that's fine too. I just like ink a lot and I paint a lot with it, so I'm using ink. I'm using only three colors for this cat. I have a very basic dark brown. The Ecoline color doesn't have a name, I believe, but it's a bit like Van Dyke brown. And I'm using a very bright orange, just an orange that pops. It's a bit like the color of poppy flowers, I guess. And I'm using a pink, and that's it, only three colors. I've just taped the paper to a strong surface so that it will not be warping when the water is applied to the paper. And here I am just sketching the basic outlines of the cat. As you can see, the face is a little bit like an oval, a very basic shape, and the body is a bit like a teardrop. I am adding a very big tail, but you can also use a thin, long tail if you like, or anything that you just enjoy. You can vary. And here I'm adding little fur and hair details. I am going to wet the face of the cat with just plain water first, before I'm going to apply the ink to it, because if I wouldn't, the ink would be sinking into the paper the ink would be absorbed into the paper so fast that it would be very hard to create a flat wash or an even effect. Like the color would not spread out evenly if I would be applying it to dry paper. I've only made the face of the cat wet and not the inner ears of the cat, because I want the inner ears to be a different color. And if I would make the inner ears wet as well, then the brown would be running into the inner ear. So keep the parts that you want to give a different color, keep those parts dry for now. Okay, I am drying the first layer very well, because it really needs to be completely dry before I add the second wash of color. I am using the bright orange here, but it has been diluted with water, so that it's sort of a light wash. It's still quite bright, but you get what I mean. The first layer has to be completely dry, because otherwise you would again be getting the blotchy effect. And also, if the first layer of brown is not dry before you add the orange, then the brown would lift off as soon as you start painting the orange on it. So make sure it's dry. Here I'm painting the ears and the nose with a cute orange, and here I'm starting out with the details. I really liked making a tiger-like effect today, so I'm using the bright orange again for the stripes, but this time it has not been diluted. It's just a pure orange color. And here I'm in the final stage of this painting. I am going to be adding black and white details with a black fineliner and a white gel pen. It just gives the painting a little bit more power, and especially the white just makes certain parts of the painting pop. It just brings it out a little bit more. I always really enjoy this part of the process because the painting comes to life in the end. And it's just very fun to see it happening. Even for me, even when I've done it so many times, it's still fun to look at that. So here I'm almost done, and here is the result. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know if there are any questions that you have or anything you would like to know about this painting or any other things. Just let me know. Bye!